Good morning. Day 95 of Bama Tobacco, day 60 on the AT. So today marks the 2-month point on the AT. Yesterday ended quite interesting. I wound up staying at that, I think it's a Bryant Ridge shelter. Didn't plan that, but I stopped there for break yesterday. I left, got about a half-mile up trail, and about, well, the winds kicked up pretty high with a downpour of rain, and a big branch fell maybe like 15 feet in front of me. I'm lucky that, you know, the timing of that didn't take me out. If I would have, you know, been just a little bit past that, that could have knocked me out pretty good. So I took that as a sign to go back to that shelter. So I had to backtrack, I don't know, about a half mile. So that's where I stayed last night. Now I'm just getting moving this morning. It's about 24 miles to get to town, and today I passed through the Guillotine area. It's basically one large rock wedged in between two other rocks that the trail passes through. So onward we go. Got to climb first thing in the morning. Guillotine, don't get your head chopped off. It has been a wet one all day, raining all day. Which is good because we do need the rain. A lot of these streams have gone dry. Trail days recently ended a few days back, maybe about a week ago. For those that don't know, it's basically like a big hiker festival in Damascus, Virginia. I was already past that point. I didn't go back for it, but everyone that was there has since got back on trail. Well, apparently I'm smack dab right in a big bubble, because the one and only hostel in the town where I'm headed, I think it's called Glasgow. Yeah, basically the only hostel there is completely booked up. Now the town does have a shelter in the middle of their town. I may try and get in there and kind of camp there, try and get some laundry done. There is a pizza shop in there, but I guess I'll figure it out over the next day here. But onward we go to more of a rainy day hike. Oh, I made the camp a little bit ago. 22 miles hiking in the rain all day. Oh my god, it's been a crazy day. I got this set up, kind of doors set up on the tarp here. But yeah, it rained all day, so I'll get up tomorrow, go into town. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you all have a good night. Good morning. Welcome to Papa Bear's Misery. I rank that in the top 3 of miserable nights, mornings, 24-hour period on this trip so far. It's what is it? I think it's like day 96, 61st day of the AT. I do know that. By the time I got to camp last night, I was pretty freezing cold. The temperatures probably dropped like 20-30 degrees in the past, like, I don't know, 24 to 48 hours. Once that rain hit yesterday, it really cooled down, so I rushed to get my tarp set up and get inside in my quilt, and I put my puffy on to warm up. The tarp setup I had, it worked fairly good. Like, I didn't get really water on the inside, but my problem was a lot of stuff on the inside of my pack was wet, and anything that wasn't wet, just by me unpacking everything, I got it wet. So everything is pretty well soaked. I will say that my Hyperlight pack that I started this trip out with, it does a much better job of being waterproof than the Superior Wilderness Designs pack. I do have a pack liner inside my pack, but I think that failed. I think some water and definitely moisture got on the inside. So right now I've got about 5 miles to get to, I think it's the Route 501 parking lot where I'll get picked up. I did manage to get a reservation at the hostel in town at Stanimals. So that's where I'm headed. I don't think I'm gonna film much today. I am focused on getting in town, getting everything dried out, cleaned up, and getting something to eat. Yeah, onward we go, hopefully out of this misery. Good thing about these cooler temperatures is I can just kind of cruise. I don't have to worry about getting overheated, and I do much better in the cooler temperatures. I am trying to hurry up though. Apparently the shuttle driver wants to pick up about a half an hour before I was expecting to be there, so I'm just kind of putting on cruise control and sailing through it. But I would say, as far as the misery last night, yesterday, when I planned this trip and when I planned the gear I was bringing on this trip, I did it with the mindset that 10% of the days and nights were going to be absolutely miserable. That allowed me to keep my pack nice and light, but it also with the mindset knowing that every day is not going to be the perfect day. You're going to be miserable. That just comes with the territory of doing one of these through hikes. That's where that whole impermanence comes into place. You know, those miserable moments, they will change and turn into really good moments out here. That's the, you know, extreme highs and lows you get on a trip like this, which makes it that much enjoyable. Onward we go. James River Footbridge. Made it to the town of Glasgow a little bit ago. I'm staying at the Stanimals hostel, but right now I just got done eating at the pizza place in town here. Now headed to the laundromat. But there is a shelter in the middle of town that the town of Glasgow set up. It looked like there's about maybe 9 bunks in there, stacked 3 high. Place to take a shower, some porta potties, and they had outlets there. So that's where I was going to stay until I got into the hostel, but headed to the laundromat, trying to dry out all my stuff and clean it up. So yeah, I'm gonna stay at the hostel tonight and then probably get back on trail tomorrow. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have a great night. Fun times at the laundromat. So I finished up at the laundromat. Everything is clean and dry. Now I'm at the grocery store. But in the laundromat, I met a couple in there. And we got to talking. And apparently they have a YouTube channel as well. Their names are Kevin and Leah. And apparently my buddy Seth from Seth's New England Trails is their favorite commenter. So apparently he gave them the message to tell me hi if they ran into me. But just ran into them. So that was pretty cool. Now I'm going to get some groceries, headed back to the hostel, and then back on trail tomorrow.